We're back. This is the Now Morning Show as we continue with our series Coping with COVID. We have on the line Imam Rafiq Mohammed, who is here to talk to us about how the Muslim community will be adapting with regard to Ramadan, which started on Friday around the world. Good morning, Imam.
Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Malaikum assalam. And tell us, how is the Muslim community responding to COVID-19? And this is the month of Ramadan, where usually, you'd have congregating with regard to prayer and charity and so on. What is taking place?
Okay, first, before I answer your question, if you permit me, let me thank you for having me on this morning, and a special good morning to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and to the Muslim community on this day. So I begin in the name of Almighty God, and I send blessings upon our Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we have, I send greetings to each and every one, and in this, the question that you have posed to me, inshallah, the Muslim community, behalf of the Anjuman Sunnatul Jamaat Association. Now, how we will cope, as you asked, we have to abide by the law of the land during this pandemic. This virus is very serious, by respecting the regulation of the government and by the extension, PAHO and Voltem, they was the one that guiding the different government and the action. So they make the decision with the advice of the medical expert. This year, due to this COVID-19, the experience will be different to the Muslim community. Why I'm telling you this is that over the years, we never had this experience. What you had developed over the years is what you call a community experience. We meet in, especially the real activity of this month is be in the evening time when you go to break the fast in the masjid, where they perform the Maghrib prayer, and then after that they have what we call, after breaking the fast, the iftar, and then they will have dinner together as a big family, and some people choose to invite their friends and all these things to participate in this, I would say, the social aspect part of it at that little period of time.
Yes.
And so it's as a community-based way. Now, this year with this, we have to practice the Islam different, meaning that you will have to practice as an individual, knowing to say you can't gather with more than 5 people. And so families will have to remain home. Families will have to remain home in their homes and observe their fast. In the morning, they take their morning meal, what we call the sahuri, and then in the evening, they break their fast with their families home, and they continue like that, and that is what we will have to do at this point in time.
Yeah, and would you be using, I know that in other religions, the use of technology has allowed for persons to have a sense of community, even though they are in their own homes, like Zoom and Facebook Live and so on. Would you be seeing some of that, perhaps?
Yes. What we have, there are a lot of masjids, because one of the things I must tell you here, that the ASJA is a structured association, right? And we have the arrangements that in the ASJA where the Jamaats, they operate their own affairs. They carry out their own affairs. And what will happen, what we encourage, and we try to educate, that they will have to use some of the social media that is there for us to keep the membership or keep that particular community informed, as we go along. Because, for example, for certain things, we can't follow the media to read when we read in the prayer. You can't follow the imam. You have to read your prayer by yourself in your home, and you will have to do that by yourself. But what will be happening is that the leaders or in that Jamaat, that community, will set up, because already some of them are using it. Like, for example, the Azhar overall, our Ulama Council, the chairman, every evening he recites from the Holy Quran.
Right.
So it keeps that information going. That we're usually after, when we call the Isha, we'll read the Tarawih prayer and we'll read the Quran in that particular time.
Yeah.
But so what he's doing now, before we start about 6:55, he comes on the Facebook, and tried to get as much people as he could, all those who have that facility, and he recite one part of the Quran every evening.
Just for clarification, the works of charity should continue, because I believe that even though we're in quarantine, social work is meant to continue?
Yes. As I indicate to you, the various Jamaats, the Imam and the leadership within that community, they will have first-hand knowledge who are the ones need assistance.
Right.
And they will do, and they will, if they need any further assistance, well, they refer to the association, and we try to get help to the various community that need that assistance.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be continuing checking in with you during the month of Ramadan, and as we usually do, we'll have a special for the month, sort of bringing the population up to speed and aware of what's happening and some of the traditions of Ramadan. So I want to thank you, as we leave it there, Imam Rafiq Mohammed, for coming and sharing with us, and all our prayers are with you as you prepare for Eid al-Fitr.
Inshallah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to take in a few messages and then come right back, or I believe we go straight to Ayinka. Oh, we take a few messages, come right back, because Ayinka is already in studio. We have entertainment news up next.